What I'm going to do today is to show you how to create a wiki page, and you're going to use this page to turn in homework assignments in the future. So the first thing you need to do is to go to cds130.org, and you'll see the main page, and you've probably noticed before on this very top tab there's always this number, and this number is actually the address from which your computer is accessing this web page. And then there's a link that says log in, create an account, and you want to follow that. The next thing you want to do is click on the create an account link, and you need to know a passcode, so you need to know the special passcode in order to create an account. That passcode is CDS130. You'll create an account. I'm going to create a new account called WiggleABC, and I'm going to enter a password that's going to be specific to this wiki page. It has nothing to do with the password that you use for GMU or Patriot Web. And when I do that, it says welcome WiggleABC, and it says my account has been created. And then it asks me to return to the main page. And I'm not going to do that yet. The first thing I'm going to do is click on this red link. And a red link on the wiki means that there's nothing behind that link. So if I click that link, it'll say there's currently no text on this page, and I can search this page, or I can actually edit the page and create content. And here we go. Here's the edit link on the top. And a wiki is a really fast way of creating a web page. The word wiki means quick in Hawaiian, so I'm told. And in the old days, when you created a web page, you had to follow a pretty complicated procedure, which I talk a little bit about in the text in the notes. But with a wiki, it's very easy to make a quick edit. So I just type the word hello and save the page. And then it asks me to enter a passcode, which is CDS130. And then I save the page. And now my page just says hello. So this is my user page. If anybody goes to this page in a browser, so if I go, for example, here, it will show my user page, WiggleABC. And again, when you create these accounts, I recommend that you use a name that's somewhat anonymous, that a person can't identify with you, because you'll be posting your homework assignments. So just choose a random username, and then during class I'll collect those usernames and associate them with your real name, so that when we do the grading we know where to enter the information. Okay, so this is your user page, and now you can see actually that the link, which was previously red, is now blue. And the reason is that I actually have content on my user page. Now in the future you're going to post all of your homework assignments to this page. And so now what I'm going to show you is a little bit of information that you need to do to complete the homework assignment. And one of the things I ask you to do, let's go back here to Weigle's page and then click on Introduction to MediaWiki, is one of the things I've asked you to do is to upload an image. And so to do that, go here, I just copied this content, go back to my user page, select edit, and now I've entered this text. And what this means is these double brackets and then this information is telling MediaWiki that I want to place an image on this page at this position. And in this particular case it wants that image. I can specify how wide I want that image, and in this case I'm just going to delete it because I want it to choose whatever size it already is. And I'm going to change this image to be called Wiggle ABC, and then call it mug, and then click save. And now when I clicked save, what happened is the MediaWiki interpreter said, well, he wants to put an image here, but then it said there's no image called WiggleABC-mug.jpg, and so it gave me a red link. And like always on the on these wiki pages, in particular the MediaWiki engine, when you have a red link and you click on it, it'll give you the opportunity to do something. And previously, when I had a red link up here and I clicked on it, it allowed me to edit the page. In this case, I'm clicking on an image link that's red, and it'll give me a form that allows me to upload an image. And so it's allowing me to choose a source file name that I want to upload, and the destination file name is the file name by which it's going to be referred to on the wiki. They don't necessarily have to match. And the next thing I'm going to do is to search here, and I'll find a mugshot of myself. Here it is. About 5 years ago. I should probably update that. And my browser has downloaded that to my desktop. So go back to this Upload File tab, choose File, and I'm going to choose this one, which is the one I just uploaded, just the one I just downloaded, and now I'm going to upload it to the server. Choose Upload File, and then it'll say in a second here, this is the image you just uploaded. This is the size. It's 72 pixels wide, 98 pixels high, and we'll talk about pixels a little bit later, but if you zoom in here and you wanted to count the number of pixels, you would count that there are 98 actual pixels, little colored tiles that make up this image. So when you zoom out, and here on the bottom it says these are the pages that refer to this image. I'm going to click on this, and now the red link is replaced with that actual image that I just uploaded. Now there are a couple other things that you need to do to complete the homework assignment, and I'll just show you how that works. And one of the things is that you need to create text with a certain style, and so you can say hello, and the 3 vertical tick marks means everything inside of those 3 vertical tick marks should be rendered as bold. Another way of doing that is with this little GUI up here. So I can type hello, highlight it, and then click on bold, and it'll automatically put those tick marks around there for me. And then I can do strike, highlight it, and it'll put a strike through. And so when I save it, what you'll see is that text rendered with that special markup. So bold, bold, and here I've told it to put a strike through the middle. Now let me go back to my page here, and the homework assignment also asks you to create a special section. And so I'm going to create a section, or essentially a chapter of a book on this page called Homework 7. And later on I'll create something called Homework 8. And in Homework 8, which you'll do in the future, you'll post source code. And this is how the page is going to be rendered. So now I have 2 sections, one for homework number 7, and chapter number 2 is called homework number 8. And now I can edit just those particular sections. I want to make a touch up to either one of the sections individually, or I could edit the whole page. So when I edit the whole page, I see section 7, or excuse me, section 1, which is for homework 7, and section 2, which is for homework number 8. And if I just want to touch up this little part here, I can just edit that particular piece of the page. And so I think this is enough for you to get started. To go back to the homework assignment, which is homework number 7, which is described here, and it's essentially for you to create an account. And again, I've asked you to use a username that's different from your Mason username, and I've asked you to choose a username that is difficult for me to associate with you as a person, because everything that you post on this wiki page is publicly accessible, as I showed earlier. And so the assignment is to essentially do what I've done already. I've asked you to upload a screenshot. You could also upload just an image from your computer, provided that it's not copyright protected. And finally, I've asked you to compare and contrast Wiki as a tool for communication and collaboration versus using Google Docs, Microsoft Word, or Notepad, like a regular text editor.